Welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and today we'll be talking about the Nike Air Jordan 5 silhouette. These are known as the Crafts in the light Orewood brown colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Today we'll be discussing the Air Jordan 5 silhouette, this time in this really natural tone. This is in the light Orewood brown colorway and these are known as the Crafts. We'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this just classy neutral tone. Then we will conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So let's jump right into it. For those of you who are obsessed with the Air Jordan 5 silhouette and you don't have a everyday classy neutral tone, this may be the sneaker you have to snag. So as far as the materials go, I will say it is very soft on the front of the toe box. We've got a canvas material, but I feel like sometimes when canvas is used on sneakers, it's very stiff. This is actually a very soft, supple, and flexible, very malleable canvas that they decided to go with on the texture and material scale for this upper. As far as the front of the toe box goes, we've got some nice hairy suede. It's a little bit more on the rougher side of things, but this I guess is what they're calling the light Orewood brown color scheme. Gives it kind of a nice, just natural canvas shade. As we work our way up to the laces, we've got this really cool dual color combination of gray and white. Kind of gives it a nice patterned effect and it works because of the neutrality of the rest of the sneaker. Underneath for the caging unit, it is just a nice kind of clear tone, but on the eyelets, we have a little bit more of an aged effect with this kind of aged color scheme for the plastic on the eyelets. As far as the lace lock goes, we've got just a clear lace lock with gray underneath and that tiny Jumpman logo in white. And then we've got just subtle pops of color here. This is the safety orange tone, which is embroidered in that color for the Jumpman logo. And then you see hits of that on the interior of the tongue. Other than that, that's pretty much all the color you're really getting with this sneaker. So I do love that they give you a tiny bit of pop of color there, but it's not so much of an orange statement. I'm not sure if I would have hated these if they added more orange. I feel like I would have, but it's really just the right amount. All right, so let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. Making our way to the side paneling, we've got more of that soft canvas material around the caging unit that is translucent. Underneath, you can kind of see more of a sheen of that natural tone underneath. Wrapping around to the back, you are getting this just really kind of hairy, rough, textured suede. As it hits the light, it actually has a very metallic-y hue to it. So it is kind of nice that it gives this soft, supple sheen. You're getting that all the way around to the back of the collar, all the way working its way to the lateral side of the sneaker. We've got the Jumpman logo in this nice metallic-y color scheme. embroidered on the back of the heel, and then the interior is all gray, and then the Jumpman logo is in white. The sneaker is then completed with a simple white midsole, and then we've got some light gray with white spackles, and then this icy outsole and a nice just cream finish in between that icy outsole. All right, as far as the box goes, we do have a really cool box. It does kind of complement and match the sneaker a bit with those kind of gray spackles. So I do love that we've got kind of a cool different box than what we usually get with the 5 silhouette. All right, let's take a look at those last and final details. As far as size and fit goes, I actually have been sizing up for a lot of my Jordan silhouettes, including the 5s. I like to have a little bit of extra space in there. So if you have higher narrow feet like myself, you would be fine sticking true to size. But if you're somebody who wears thicker socks like myself and you like a little bit of extra space, then definitely would be okay to go half a size up. If you do have flatter, wider feet, this could differentiate from my size ranges because we have different types of feet. So take that into consideration when you're deciding on what size works best for you. All right, so now let's talk about how I styled this neutral but subtle pop of color. For this look, I decided to go with a pop of color. As you can kind of see on the Jumpman logo there, there's a pop of orange. So I decided to wear this dress, which I think complements that Jumpman logo perfectly and gives it a more dressier kind of feel.
Came from behind, the underdog is far from done with. Everything I said I do, head down and up my leverage. Learn my lesson, tightest circles, cleaned up who I mess with. One day at a time, taking this shit one day at a time. You out of your mind, thinking that this is all. Look, I'm predicting my future by taking control of it now. When societal norms pressure my peers, I can.
For this look, I decided to go with some denim cargo pants. I definitely am loving light color denim for the springtime. So I decided to mix that with this just nice neutral palette. And then I wore a basic bodysuit that's white and ribbed.
Goals, every hidden in advice that they give, that's just how it goes. I'm staying on go, monopolize a set of skills and chance it whenever I roll. Never rolling over, only one in the backs of the women who get to know me on the surface. Deeper questions won't buy the time that she need with me. That shit is not for purchase. I told my circle I.
For this look, I kept it pretty casual with this cropped button-down collared shirt and some nice just light denim that are on the baggier side.
Example. Luckily my catalog rivals any poppin' artist. Hot with the best that I gamble. 777s every time. How the fuck is it a hit every time? Okay, hold up. This nigga working like he off ketamine high. Disassociated from all the legions. Had to zero in on the process. Cause I'm in this shit for the long chat. Making use of the omens that God sends, you know. One day at a time. Taking this shit one day at a time. You out of your mind. Thinking that this is all for nothing. One day.
Take it, I'm getting it back. And if they hit me, they gotta get taxed. I'm making hit after hit after hit, and I promise you, boy, every one of them slap. Hop on a verse and I body it quick. They never work, and it's why we don't mix. I don't got time for the fake, and I swear that I'll always say real, something they never did. Oh, they saying that I'm up next. I told them that I'm up now. Promise I came for the next. I'm needing honeys on honeys, cause that's what I'm worth. Show me the finish, I'm getting it first. Show me the best and that's me and my worst. I need that money, I'm getting it now. I'm at the top, but I started way down. I told them hundreds of times that I'm really done waiting. I swear that I came for the crown. Oh, you should go ahead and write over. I was in a 4, leveled up to the Rover. Feeling like Blake, I'ma put him on a poster. I don't really play when it come to my checks. I've been in the gym, so you know I gotta flex. If I shoot a shot, then it's going.
Now let's conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So these retailed at $210. They're currently going a little under that retail price point depending on your size. Larger sizes are doing a bit better and going as high as $260. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you all on the next episode.
I ain't taking no less. Yeah. I ain't really taking no less. Now they trying to send me that text. I ain't hitting back.